Hey, what's going on, guys? Appreciate stopping by. Thought I would do a garden update video. It's been a few since I did that, and if you're new to the channel, we are located in central Maine, and compared to a lot of the country, we run at least a month behind as far as the growing season goes. Not only is it behind, but it's also shorter. So when I lived in the southeast, I was South Carolina, Georgia. We'd start throwing seeds in the ground, transplants and stuff back at the beginning of April. And we'd actually get 2 planting seasons, which was nice. Here, beginning of June is when we start putting stuff in the ground. Maybe some items, depending upon weather, 3rd week of May. But, well, I tell you, the wind's picking up. Not supposed to get any rain today. We had torrential downpours yesterday. But no rain today, but I think Mother Nature's going to have something else to say. So anyways, let me get this going in case it starts coming down. First off, we planted radishes for the first time. I'd never grown radishes, wasn't a big fan of radishes, but it's been a while. Tried them, I like them. So we decided, all right, let's go ahead and give it a shot. We just harvested most of the radishes that were grown. Here's one here. Beautiful, tasty. So we're going to do another round. I'm thinking that we're probably going to get 2 or 3 more rounds this summer, because literally it only takes about 30 days from seed to this. That is quick. So let me turn the camera around and I'll show you a few things. You know, I often talk about that, you know, I've been gardening for a lot of years. But I learn every year. I make mistakes, and then, you know, again, we learn. One of the things is blueberries. And if you guys got comments, ideas, you know, put them down below. But these plants we bought 2 years ago, I think. I think this is the 3rd season. And there's no blueberries on here. And I don't know why. I really need to find somebody that can show me what we're doing wrong. There's no blueberries on here. And there's none on here. I'm using this radish like a pointer. There's none on here. This is the 2nd year we've had this one. And we've got several other blueberry plants. This one has a decent amount on there. You can see, there they are there. This one, which has been one of our larger blueberry plants, nothing. This was kind of our smallest one and has remained as such. And this was a good size one. There's nothing on that one either. And then we've got another plant in the back, and it's not producing. So if you're very familiar with blueberries, please comment what you think the problem might be. I have added some amendments to try to keep the acid up in the soil, the acidity, but I don't know if I showed this one, but yeah, there's no blueberries on it. So I know it's me. It's something I'm not doing right. So this is a Three Sisters garden here that we got started. I know the last video that I put out, I talked about the Three Sisters. I was told that we were doing it wrong. So time will tell. We'll see how it goes. Again, we're experimenting. I want to show beautiful peonies, and they certainly like, the ants like them. But these things just exploded a few days ago. Just gorgeous. So anyway, so we got Three Sisters over here. We got onions in here that are looking pretty good. They seem to be growing up well. Garlic. So here in Maine, we plant garlic. Oh, I see the scapes are coming up. Nice, nice. Usually try to make something with those. So we usually put the garlic in the ground in October. And then we overwinter them, and then they start coming up. And I can't remember when we usually harvest them. but yeah, they're looking good. We utilize mostly raised beds in some containers. And we got some zucchinis over here. We put marigolds throughout the garden that supposedly keeps the deer away. We'll see. This is a newest edition. We don't have anything in that yet. And I got to get some more cedar wood chips and cover this weeding fabric. Again, if you're new here, we have a horrendous problem with horsetail weed that will take over a raised bed in a garden. So that's why we're using weeding fabric. So yeah, these are looking great. We've gotten some rain. Oh, there's a little squash. I don't know if this is straight neck or crook neck. I think it's straight neck. Yeah, there's a bunch of little ones on here. Yeah. Yeah, this is looking good. Now, you may look at this and go, oh, you got too many in there. It's overcrowded. And I've heard that a lot, and maybe that's the case, but I've had good luck with spacing much closer than what is normally recommended, whether it's on the a seed packet or whatever. But one of the things is I use a lot of composted cow manure and plant food that I put in there to make sure the plants have the nutrition they need. So, got some another raised bed over here. This one's doing really well. It's a straight neck right there. I don't see any on it yet. Again, there's the marigolds. This is another, just in the last week, we put this raised bed in here. And this is going to be a strawberry bed. So we're going to put some ever-bearing strawberries in there. And that will, we may get a few off this year, but really preparing for 2027 to have this other bed. We try to mix it up. We got some smaller raised beds. Here's another one here. Looking really good. And we do a combination of seeds as well as transplants that we get at a local greenhouse or nursery. These are Marketmore cucumbers. Got some sunflowers in there. This is our garden guardian. Watches over everything. Chases off any creatures that come in. These carrots are desperately needing to be thinned out. So plan is to do that this weekend. Should have been done already, but you get busy. But yep, these are the carrots. Sugar snap peas. They're going nuts. And these are what should end up being scallions, and we've had a heck of a time getting them to germinate. Bought a couple different packs of seeds and have not had a lot of luck. Any ideas on why that might be? Feel free. I mean, they're coming up, but it was very slow. We do a lot of tomatoes in containers. These are our bucket potatoes. We did not do as many this year. It just got away from us. Just so busy, so many projects. We got these in, and then when we went back to do more, it's just other stuff. But in these, as they fill up, we add more soil. So need to add some in there. But we'll see how they do. You may have, there's a chipmunk that lives up underneath our garage. Super cute. Yes, I know they can be destructive. But I'd featured the little guy in a video before. So we got a bunch of tomatoes in this raised bed. We got the wise old owl watching over things. More tomatoes over here. And then these two beds. This bed's been here for a while. And we've grown a variety of things. Tomatoes, we had garlic in there. And we got some strawberries that we took from one of the other beds and transplanted over here last year, and they're still going. May put some more in here, not sure. Got that bed there that's brand new. That one as well. This was a little mini greenhouse and it had a top on it, but the top was kind of falling apart, so we just decided to make it into a raised bed. So we got some plants, some other things. I might do, I don't know. I'm not sure what we're going to put in here. Maybe radishes. This is our June-bearing strawberries. Let's see, there's one there. There's a few in there that should be good to go today. I picked some yesterday. Very tasty. This is a rhubarb, and that's the horsetail weed I was talking about. We are actually going to move the rhubarb somewhere else. So June bearing, this is our ever bearing. Yeah, there's a bunch of them in there that are ready to get picked. This is another Three Sisters. Again, that's corn coming up. We'll see how that goes. And for the most part, this is our main garden. We have another section. I may do another video on that over near the chicken coop. And then we've got buckets that we put all kinds of stuff in those buckets. I mean, anything that we grow in any of these raised beds, we'll put in a bucket, 5-gallon bucket. And we got some larger ones as well, some fabric ones. So, you know, it's fun, it's rewarding, but every year we're adding more and more, largely because we're just trying to become as self-sufficient as possible. No, this isn't nearly enough food to sustain us. It's just a piece of the puzzle. But every year we're getting closer and closer. And I think in 2027, we're probably going to have a major expansion with the garden into some other areas. And that'll be good. We are adding a greenhouse. I started building that last year, and we're going to get it finished this year. So again, another piece of the puzzle. So anyways, that's it. Oh, you know what? Let me show you one more thing. So over here, got some lettuce, tomatoes, again, lettuce, black-seeded Simpson right there. And I'll go ahead, I'll take you back here in the backyard. Since I have your attention, all 10 of you, and this is 12 buckets. I built this stand last year, and we've got zucchini, got some flowers, tomatoes, peppers, we got some peas. Yeah, we grow it all. So, I don't remember what this is over here. I think that's zucchini. Yeah, that's zucchini right there. Say hello, it's the ladies. And we've got several apple trees. It's one of our bigger ones right there. There's a blueberry bush there. That does have a few blueberries on it, but then we mix in some buckets with vegetables as well as in the raised beds. Yeah, so anyways, quick update. Let me know what you think. You got questions, comments, suggestions, throw them in the comments below. And this wind's definitely picking up. So I'm going to try to get some stuff done before the rain gets here. And that's it. I appreciate you guys stopping by. You guys stay safe, take care. We'll see you next time.
So I ran from the cities and the noise and lies, found a piece of ground under open skies. Hands in the dirt, sweat on my shirt, learning what living's really worth. While crooked men shake hands in rooms, selling souls to corporate suits. Society's sick, but I found the cure. A back road life, honest and pure. They can keep their throne and their golden news. This life out here's my modern exodus. I traded screens for a sunrise, callous palms, blisters, pride. Planted seeds where hope